Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Again, I'm still here on the project, building capacity around my mouth, but I got something to back it up. What do you think? Let's discuss it.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Mo tán díẹ̀ tààmú mu yẹn, mo sábà jẹ́ fún ẹ̀mọ́ ìdíjọ́ ẹ̀. Abela loke yo. Kagbo so ajulo. Hey. Awaye. Ati olo a. Yao. Abela loke yo. Nibi to jogba yi. Nibi to number. Ma ti si mo pe yo. Manager Gigi. Web page jamais forcé ou. Si tu connais. L'animateur Choco Noska Yassin de Toyebi. L'homme a tout fait pour Mivito. Aniche les deux.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Good evening, folks. Samson to Liberian Public Radio. I want to thank all of you again for tuning in to Liberian Public Radio. We say thank you. We're here again. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please share this video as much as you can. We're going to be discussing Liberian issue, Liberia problems, and whatever it is. I want to thank all of you again for tuning in this evening. Please share this video as much as you can. Safety, Lord Jesus, we want to thank you again this evening for bringing us together. Because of you, we are here. My Lord, we want to thank you again this evening to say the power you have over us, to continue to guide us, to deliver us. We say thank you. Thank you for your blessing. Thank you. Thank you for the commitment to all of us to make sure that we survive. Thank you. Thank you for the strength that you give us to wake up every morning and do what we have to do for our family and our fellow men. Thank you. Thank you for the knowledge you give us. Thank you. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you for everything. We want to especially thank you again tonight for the Republic of Liberia. We want to thank you for the people of the Republic of Liberia. We ask, Mr. President, that you bless the President of the Republic of Liberia, that you bless his hand, whatever he touches, my Lord, that he be blessed. Give him long life. Where he is tonight, give him wisdom to do what you have to do for our people. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Bless the Republic of Liberia. Bless the people of the Republic of Liberia. Because of you, we all are here tonight. We say thank you. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you. We ask that you bless the host country, the United States of America. In Jesus' name, amen. So, good evening, folks. Samson to Liberian Public Radio. Thank you very much for joining us again tonight. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to have you on here. There's no question. And every time you come on here, we appreciate it and we say thank you. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for believing us. Thank you for sharing your night and evening with us. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and just randomly talk my Tabata here tonight. I understand the president was in Rome to talk some serious business what is happening. He delivered a speech. It's a keynote address. This is something that we never saw before. You know, for country to come and ask you to come speak for us, come speak to us, give us knowledge. Other country are asking my president to come and give them knowledge because he has abundant knowledge to share with the people. They're asking him, come and give us knowledge. Because for the people to come and ask you to come speak on a specific subject, they want to learn from you. If you're coming to come mix my words here, they want to learn from you. And we say thank you. The president went in, my understanding, now he said, agriculture. Let's put agriculture on the map. Let's do everything possible to make sure the agriculture sector of Liberia is well developed. And which makes sense. The food security is the most important thing. If the people are not able to feed themselves, what can they do for themselves? Then you got people running all over the place, living in the country. If I come from Totown, I'm in Totown, I go on the farm, I come home, I go to Africa. Why you going to stay in Totown to do what? To be hungry? I go to Africa. I'm moving to Africa where I can make fun and eat. People be here, well, the president was called to impact knowledge onto the people. Yes. Folks, they are Annalie, I sent a link out already. You want to join me tonight? Yes, do so. If not, my Tabata is on the board. So let me see what's in the news. When I come out here, I usually go through and see what's in the news with respect to Liberia. And let's go through the news cycle here and see what exactly they have in the news of Liberia. Okay, let's start with front page. Front page say what? What front page has President Baka had a to establish a railroad system in Liberia, and the people are complaining who's going to use it. Don't worry, let's build it. If we build it, people will come. I mean, who will use it? That who will use it? Do you think that's how America then develop? Who will build it? Who will use it? Who will use it? That who will use it business we here for? Yeah, you want to ask good question talking about who will use it. The president has a beautiful, beautiful idea. Then he said, who will use it? Don't use it. Let's build it. The people who will use it will come. I can't see here. My people. The church business in Montreal, not easy. Methodist church is in turmoil, they say. I don't want to go through that story. Monkeypox continue to spread. That's something we're going to have to keep our eyes on. So that's something we have to keep our eyes on. Let me bring in Jerry here. Jerry, just join me. Jerry, thanks for joining. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Good to be back.
Yeah. So the president say we want to build railroad. Then people are asking who will use it. Who will build it? When you build it, when people use it, that their business will build it. People, the user will come. I don't know who will use it. You think America then that developed all the countries that are developed countries? You think they wait for user to come before they build things? They build it. User will come. But anyway, Jerry, thank you for joining me. We appreciate it. Thank you. What's on your plate this evening that you care to discuss?
Well, I'm gonna play this morning. Let me say this morning. Anyway, it's morning. Some people
Yeah.
listen to already 12 o'clock in Nigeria.
Yeah. You can't go wrong. Morning, afternoon, because all over the world. So you're not wrong.
So, well, especially our country in Liberia is a little bit after 12 o'clock, quarter past 12. Well, we had a nice weekend. We are happy that the president is
Italy.
in Italy. He had to meet with the Pope and the whole 9 yards. Like I always say on the platform here, the president is putting Liberia back on the map. That
Yeah.
we, the Liberian, we are grateful that he's going around to meet important people to
Yeah.
see how best
Yeah.
we can do it. And one of the programs he went to see is the full
Security.
program, full security. And if you look, I wrote something about cyber issue in Liberia. And
Yeah, I
I
saw
put
that.
in our chat room. There's chat room. So
Mhm.
these are issues. We are working with the president, how to be make sure that this thing, especially in the 21st century, so hopefully, the president will come back and like he did it last time, be able to brief the Liberian people at the airport before he can go home, which of course is unprecedented. The president can come home and say, look, this is what I achieved. When he came from America the last time, he briefed the people at the airport. And hopefully he will keep that rock. So, but we got more to talk about. I just want to make that introduction and we'll move on. Let me hear
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, Jerry. Well, my own, all I can say on it is process. It is refreshing to have a president. The president, they say, oh, the man too old. Oh, the man can't walk. Oh, the man sleeping. World leaders all over the world, world leaders are asking him to come and be a keynote speaker on an occasion as such. In other words, Jared, that palm wine drinking?
That ginger ale. That ginger ale. I gotta go to B. I gotta go to B before I drink it. In America, I gotta go to B before I drink it.
Because somewhere downtown, before you go to East Providence, somewhere
Yeah.
around there, they got palm tree on outside there. So I owe you and then. But anyway,
That ginger beer. That ginger beer.
Okay. So the issue here
beer.
for me, the issue here is for the world leaders to ask the president to be a keynote speaker on this type of occasion. It means, for me, the man have the experience and he has the knowledge, and they are asking him to come and impact knowledge onto them so they can learn from our president. For goodness sake, this is the kinds of president we've been looking for the whole time. Thank God the president, God have answered our prayer and give us such a wonderful president with such a huge knowledge. Now, I read a little bit of the speech, the little bit that I read, Jerry, it was very impressive what the president is asking that the agriculture sector should be developed. And I'm just paraphrasing that. And that if we're successful in doing that, we'll have a strong backbone. And I think the president's statement in that direction really, really served us well. But that's what I take out of it. The little bit that I was able to read. And for once, the president going there because he was invited. He didn't go there because he used to play football in Italy. Because they're having some kind of Italian, they're having conference in Italy. Oh, I used to play football there. You don't go. No. The people asking. They asking, do you care to come and impact knowledge on or in Italy? Specifically, food security. Jared, why you think they can't call me? Why I know about food security?
They can call me. They can call me.
Yeah, well. They call the guru. They call the people that will call guru. People who know these things. There was another lady that was there. I saw her picture from Nigeria, former Nigerian finance minister. Very brilliant lady. I think
Yeah,
forget her doctor
she
something.
wrote a book. She wrote a book. I'm reading it because I'm reading a book on corruption. I'm reading something on corruption. I
Right.
was able to get one of her books. If you to fight corruption is dangerous.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
She
A
was
book.
there.
Huh? Yeah.
She was one of
Yeah,
the
the
speakers.
former Minister of Finance. Yeah, I got a
Yes,
book right here.
yes,
I'm reading it as we speak right now.
yes. Brilliant lady. Brilliant
Mhm.
lady.
Yeah.
If it was not for her love for Nigeria today, she would have been IMF president ever since. But she refused. She wanted to stay in Nigeria and help them. Brilliant
Don't
lady.
you know, but don't you know they kidnapped her man for 90 days?
That one part of the African way now, because they think they want money.
Because she was fighting corruption, they kidnapped her man for 90 days. I just
There
said
we
some
go.
more days before they return her.
There we go. That they think.
It's an interesting book to read. She had been through a lot.
Yeah. And so
That is why I just wanted to,
thank you.
see
But the
talk about
president,
I know more about her. That's why I just want to bring it out.
thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that information as well. So the president going to Italy, the president he ain't go to Total. He ain't go to Foya. He ain't even go to Ghana. He left the African soil, the continent of Africa, and went to Europe, in Italy, white man country. The ice king to be the key. Look, no, on a very serious note, Jerry. If you look at the picture, the dignitaries that were in the audience. I mean, my whole battle will be Jubu. I'll be trimming.
The Secretary General was there.
Yeah, I will be trimming. But you think no people scared the old man? No, the old man know he can jack out anytime he want. You think he can speak English? No. No. The president will speak, and it's very clear. He ain't coming there. So if the people wanted to challenge him, he would turn it around, go to Lama or go to Gizi. They will not understand it. But when the president is speaking, you know the subject matter that he's talking about. You know that sounds into taking voice and putting adjective there and things say you know the book. These are kinds of things that we're talking about, because when you do that, the people not only gave the president respect, but they gave the Liberian people most of all respect for electing an educated person, for electing somebody who can represent them fully and truly. Jerry, this is the council president that some of us have been waiting for. And he has done it. And people complain the man traveling so much that you business, and the man traveling so much that you business. But how you think the man will bring the food, the baking back to your country? Eh? We can't even produce rubber. We'll produce rubber, we'll put it in Indian man hand. That Indian man now, the rubber that we play on our soil, that Indian man in control now.
Yeah, the Getty, and the Getty or Ketty brothers.
Jetty.
Jetty.
Then when he sell, he got $2-3 million. Then he spent $2, $3, 2 or 4, 5, $6,000 buy food, and the homeless, he feed the homeless. Then he say he doing good for life, bro, which is good. we appreciate it. You know, we got foreigner in our country, complete control of the Liberian economy. I give you an example, and I'm not saying this here in a way of bringing confusion among our brothers. So 3 or 4 years back, the land issue in Nima County between the Nima Gio or Mana and the Nima Maniko, the land issue was tough.
Yeah.
So there was a one town that they were seriously, they were getting ready to go to blow. And one guy, one of our Manigo brothers made a statement on Facebook and posted it. He said, "What are we fighting you for? We are in control of your economy. Even if you say you don't want to give us land, we'll fight us. You can't move. We control your economy. Why you think you come to us? You come beg for snub? Why you think you come beg us to give you money so you can go back color in the money to eat? Then you come and make noise. It's the same thing. A country that cannot feed itself, You stand no chance. And Jerry, this is one of the reasons why I'm so much into this road business. Because if we're successful, if President Baka is successful to develop, do serial road connectivity in our country, where I can leave Lofa County, go through Nima County. I don't have to come through the way of Banga or something like that. Go straight up, get to Sunny Creek, come straight down, Tapata. I don't even have to go to Zadru. Go straight B and Doru area and cut back to go to Sano. From that one, maybe it'll take you a little bit longer time, but I'm just showing you as the road leaves from one point to another, there will be development. If you go to Liberia and you're traveling from Monrovia to Ganta or Banga, you see those taxis, those ugly taxis, and what they carry, fire coal. They're sitting, those things sitting down there. That money, people who own the fire coal place, that Rubber Street, that money they're making, that business. If those people can get a helping hand by the government, that okay, for example, you don't have to do this. We'll set you up a community. Your fire coal will set you up a marketplace where trucks, decent truck, will come from Monterey and buy your fire coal. Whatever they do with it in Monterey, you don't use those kind of things just for cooking business. Because right now, fire coal is only limited for cooking. Right, fire coal, if they're really serious, you can generate some serious electricity in our country. If they're serious. But right now, what would the production level would they have? It's just for cooking. When you leave from fire coal business on that same highway, when you're leaving in the morning, you see the whole road lined up with palm wine, Jerry. You come down, you get there, you say, oh, how about your palm wine? Especially when you pass Ganta. I mean, oh, it's 50 cents for cup. Oh, I call palm wine, Nina, Terry can't run here. I call palm wine, he can't run here. You church, man, you pastor. Stay away from the palm wine conversation.
But Jesus didn't want water to one, so what are you talking about?
As soon as I call palm wine, he blew me, not jump inside. Oh, yeah. Oh, but anyhow.
Thank you, Clarence. Coming, we got Clarence, got none.
Yeah. Clarence, thank you.
Acknowledge him. Okay.
This is one of the reasons why I'm so focused about this road connectivity business. If you people do it well, they don't try to steal. You put this existing road from Monrovia all the way to Ganta. I drove on that road so many times, so I know a little bit. 15th gate. What is it? 15th gate or 15th street or whatever. 15th gate or 99 gate. Whatever. There's a gate over there. When you park. Okay, 15th gate area.
Before you get a Kakata.
Yes. You say, okay, public work, government. You go and develop the area. And just build a nice rest area. As soon as people start stopping there, you know who's going to start doing business there? The people in our community. Dr. Jones, good evening. Samson told Labra Public Radio, I am running the show tonight. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. And my co-host here, not like you and your buddy who kick you out. They said they kick you out because you no longer let me dig it in a little bit. They say you no longer co-host, they kick you out. That your co-host kick you out. And
but you said your man on the show the other day. That's small trouble the man caused for oil.
Yeah, I know.
Say he brought a grenade and blew up our show. We didn't have a good time.
I tell you. Well, we're not doing that. But anyway, Dr. Jones, thank you for joining. We appreciate it, sir. But what happened? What happened? Alfonso now start again. I see your business. You now start putting a foot in my thing again now. Anyhow, yeah. So back to this road. So at that gate, These people, the $22 million people, y'all know who I'm talking about. They take some of that money on both sides of the road. You just widen the area and put some building down, and you call it rest area. From the beginning, you might not get the kinds of traffic you want, but after some while, people will start resting in the area before they get to Kakata or something. Oh, let me rest myself a little bit. People will start seeing it. Oh, I'm going to Montreal again. I'm setting my team down here. That community will start generating fun. You start doing it from one community to another. The community will start getting involved. Instead of me waiting, I'm waiting for taxi or I'm waiting for a truck from Uganda when it comes before I can go to Montreal to go sell my coal. The person can make their business right there at the rest area. Those are the kinds of things we're talking about. Not for you to sit there for the president to write and say, I would like for you to do this thing. You should, when you're in those positions, you should be able to tell the president, this is one of the ways we can raise funds. And not to say, finance minister, you can't give me a hand out. You get up. You say, Mr. President, we're going to do X, Y, and Z, but we'll go sell it ourselves. Jerry, and you guys know about these things. The international community, when you go and say, oh, Total need farm market, people in Total, they need farm market. Can your guy help me? They'll laugh at you. But you go with a drawing. What the building going to look like? What area of Total that building going to look like? And what is your estimated traffic that will come to that building? And how do you build it? How do you protect the environment? And all those kinds of stuff. You lay it out. You go any part of the partner, the European country, anywhere, they will help you. Where they see, they will help you and raise funds for you. But you say you're going to wait? President Baka got, what is it, 15 county? What are all the county will eat before your ministry eat? All the other ministry then they're waiting to eat before you eat. What kind of us? Some of the ministry need to come up with a plan how to generate fund to support their ideas. Let me go to Jerry. Jerry, thank you for Dr. Malley and Terry. Thank you for allowing me to. Here we go again tonight. Oh, so Terramasi CD, and they will start writing all again. No, Walter Carter, I don't come to send you no link. We join ourselves tonight. I'm not sending you no link. Walter Carter, the only reason why Dr. Malley show up, because I'm sending the link. And I can only afford one of you guys here tonight. I don't come to count two of you to come disturb my show. Go ahead, Jerry, please. Fatima, good evening. Thank you. Jerry, go ahead.
Let it make up. But anyway, good point though. You see, one of the things is, I think Edmund Bible wrote a nice piece. If you check it out, I think it was in the Albany. He said, how can Liberia be friendly with one of the wealthiest countries on earth? We got nothing to show for. And what I've learned from America for all the time we've been friendly with America. Here's a point he tried to make. If we learn from America and doing back in the days, everybody.
Jerry, please hold on 1 minute. Walter Carter, if you're listening, please call me so I can get your number again and I can send you the link, please. Go ahead, Jerry.
Those who couldn't make it to come to the state, they went to Liberia. And Liberia was the beacon of Africa. But let's fast forward. After World War II, the 95, 93, 503, these were built after World War II. So they are relatively young, like 95, that will travel from all the way from Canada all the way to Florida. They were built 1958, 50, so you're about 60 years old. And we can do these things. People are not different from you and myself. But here's what are they? It pay for itself. These roads are paid for themselves. You travel on the road, you pay toll. Eh? And this thing also, it will also alleviate some of the expenditure on the Liberian government. If between Bon County and Nima County, St. John, if you want to cross the bridge, at least let them pay something. That will be able to maintain that bridge instead of the government, the road that will tear in that road. And some of the bridges, we don't have limitation. Which car can power under the weight? It causes problem. So, like you said, we can do these things. People are not different from you and myself. We see the thing. Let's go back to Liberia and carry some of the ideas, and I hope they can accept some of the ideas in our country. When the way Liberia will be built, let me be honest with you here tonight. And cut up myself, we have argued on it before. Hopefully, we can come and argue today. The only way Liberia will be built, the diaspora will build Liberia. Because we have put money into it.
Hold on 1 minute, Jerry. Sese Goya, I'm waiting for you. The one with you and myself, we almost have a little information tonight at ELBC. Join me here now. We're waiting for you.
So
go ahead, Jerry.
So we can do these things. People are not different. We friend away America. Our education system is still backward. We friend away America. Our health system is still backward. We friend away America. Our road system is still backward. We friend away America. Our electricity is still backward. Look at the president went to Mount Barkley, not Mount Barkley, or Mount Coffee the other day on Saturday to go inspect the place. It's still in a third world country. It's not updated. Like Monrovia, less than 2 million people within the Moravia vicinity, Mosorado County, which is the most consumer of electricity. And it's not up to date.
All right. Okay, I'll send it in now. Bye.
It cannot even supply the demand of those are in a rural in Moravia area. So these are things we need to start concentrating, especially in the 21st century. We are still backward. And I hope the Excellency will focus on this thing. And he had to find something that he will identify with. And here's my legacy. I know you leave office before they will find your legacy, but he can say, you know what? Even though he talk about assets, but out of that 5 things, he can take 1 or 2 things to prioritize and say, you know what? I will connect the whole of Liberia. That would be my agenda. Even though agriculture is important, education is important, but if we got road system, the education will work. If we got road system, the hospital, not nobody want to come from Monrovia and go all the way to Kipamas, and you take what, 3, 4 days or 5 days to go to Kipamas? No. Or to go to Grand Cru, or to go to Barkleyville. So we need to connect the road activities. Once we connect the road, the country will do better. Thank you.
Good evening. Thank you, Jerry. Terry, go ahead, take it on. What's on your plate? What do you want to talk about? Do you want to expand on this, or you got something else you want to talk about? We're ready for that.
But I got something else I want to talk about, and I want to go for your boss, your boss man at the LBS. I heard something he wrote that he talking about returning back to the airwaves with this is how you call it this facts versus fiction thing, and I think that yeah, I think that would not be good for him. If my advice, because I like the guy, I admire him. I think that if he does that, it will undermine the information minister's job. Because, and I want to believe that one of the reasons why President Weah fired him, this is what it is, right? In my opinion, if he having facts versus fiction, it means that what the information minister is presenting is not sufficient enough to convince the people. So you decide, the LBA boss decide to do her own program. Now, if Geraldine Pia is saying something, and then he go on facts versus fiction before Geraldine Pia speak on the same thing differently, and Geraldine Pia come up and say something contrary to what he's saying, it will put the government, it will expose the government and put the government in jeopardy. So my advice to him, the time is not yet ready for his fast versus fiction thing. When the time comes, 2, 3 more years from now, when President Boga says, okay, I want to run again for the second time, or Unity Party put out a candidate, the tension will increase. he will come up. That would be the time for him to come up with all these things. But it's too early. My advice to him is to detour for now. Play your role. There are a lot of opportunities he can create on the network to create opportunity for propaganda. They got a lot of unity party beginning around. They can talk, they can argue the issue, mobilize them, influence them, set them up. They will do the dirty work for you. But any statement he makes as an LBS boss and appointed by the president will jeopardize the government position. That is just my little Candy's advice.
Thank you. But I think your point is well taken. But I do believe that having had the experience he had with past government, I think if he's going to be doing what he said he wants to do, most likely he might be able to consult other information people within the government. I don't believe that at this point, it's the guy who is now fixing or rehabbing the entire LBS system. He has invested a lot of time. He has talked to a lot of people. They're putting a lot of money in there. I don't think that Falcon will be ready right now to jeopardize that. So I think if he wants to do what he said he wants to do, I will give him a little bit of latitude that indeed he's most likely will not allow each of them to be a government mouthpiece to start stepping on each other's foot. So let's give it to him and let's see where he's gonna go. If he goes contrary to what it's supposed to be, we're all on this platform here. That's not only Eugene Falcon alone were on spoon feet talking. Every one of us, every night we were here. We get insulted. As people call you crown man, you come and bring Gizi man to power and all that kind of stuff. You're already here. But I'll be then that this is what I want to do. So none of us going to say we're going to sit down for somebody else to derail what we have in mind. But that's your point well taken, and I'm glad to have you to put this on to register it right now on the mind of many. Where he coming to here? Who coming?
He's ready to explode. That's why he's shaking it. Hopefully we'll be happy.
That power or
everybody, all the power people showing up here tonight. Thank you, Sensei, for joining us. We appreciate it. Oh wow, okay.
My only power here.
They want Apple, you play conference, you carry that thing that will tell you, say, take it back. We don't want it.
No, we're doing organic stuff now in Lofa Kante. We have evolved. Okay. Dr. Mali has a whole farm in Lofa Kante that just producing babu warong.
What's the English name for that thing that can drink people wine in that thing wine what? What's the name of it?
I think that's just a beetle, though.
No, I don't think that's beetle.
That's a beetle. That's a class. It's a variation of a beetle.
The power lie, boy. When you take the hair off and you take the wing there, by the time you're doing all that, then you already have 2 or 3 glasses of wine, palm wine. Then you don't feel anything again. You start eating that thing raw. You know you ready.
They probably like Cuba.
They give you a lot of protein. They got a lot of protein.
I was not even thinking about the protein. What protein business got to do here? I think about. But anyway, thank you guys. Let me go to. But Terry, truthfully, I used to play drum for Gregory Bouygues there. So when you go play drum. When you go play the drum, you're on your side. You know what? I don't know the English name. They call it bafo. No BB pen who mean they can take to the water side. That the one that got on your side photo with King Ju. You don't drink with that cup. You just go boom and
everything that can get married, get playing the Jude, you're playing football.
I'll tell you, my man.
You're playing drum for Sunday Bush getting.
Oh my God. But from Tota, But let me go to Dr. Malik. Dr. Malik, good evening. Thank you for joining us. We're having fun already. What's on your plate and what you care for us to discuss here? Terry, just talk about. We'll come back to them, then wrap them up one by one. But let's see what's on your plate, sir.
First of all, thank you for welcoming me, and I want to take the time to first of all clarify that.
Well, wait, come and clarify because they didn't kick you out. Why you come and clarify? Don't clarify anything.
Give me a chance. So,
they kick you out.
You know what I meant there? You know what I meant there? No, what he did to my, you know what? Look on me. He just pulled a Jerry back. He took it out. You know,
right. Our solidarity and our platform unity has become more stronger than any time on this platform.
They kick you out. Don't can't speak BB Bogan.
And so those who have hiding behind Romans to perpetuate our disunity are they just disappointed.
But I was here the last time when they replaced you on air with Terry. I'm gonna play the video because I get a video.
That video has been deleted and no more to resurface.
You no longer co-host. We heard it. You know who told us that one of the fans? He told you about the show.
He will be on Wednesday to justify his stand. But on a very serious note,
so you acknowledging it that you have been replaced.
You people are bringing Romans. I don't know where it's coming from.
He said you'll be here to justify. So
I said, I was asking about this. I was asking about this. Romans are going around. Yes, of course, yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's hear what's on your.
Actually, on a serious note, I've been following Liberal on the issue of the president being invited to Rome, and he praising how the president have got so much ideas. Even the international community want to want to benefit from him. That's a very good thing. But I think the president's ideas will be meaningless when they are not linked to the growth and development of the suffering people of Liberia. Two, if the president have Liberia, according to Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish.
So we got two deacon, we got two bishop on the team now.
The man is a deacon. Dr. Mali is a deacon.
I ain't on the Bible for don't talk. Right now, Mali 1-0, Mali 1, Terry 0.
I agree.
So, Terry is a man of God. We just borrowing, and he's standing by to educate me further. But this is one part of us is in line with Gerald Bacon and liberal statement. I agree. If you have knowledge, if it doesn't benefit your wife and children, but it benefiting the neighbor, that knowledge is meaningless. That one. Two, if His Excellency, we rather trust him. He has lived and have acquired 40 years of unhinged experience. And I really admire that and will continue to hold on to that. If His Excellency will have all the knowledge in Liberia, the foreigners are running that country, then the knowledge is questionable. If His Excellency will have all the knowledge in Liberia, but yet things are going haywire, so many missteps in this government, that the knowledge should be questionable.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Bacon and Liberal, you guys need to slow down, because I know you people are die hard, but you also have some critical objective minds on this platform.
Thank you.
That is not seeking for a job, but try to do the right thing.
But who's seeking for a job? Nobody is seeking for a job.
Nobody is seeking for a job. I know that. Hallelujah.
I hope I get a job soon, because my son said I can go. But anyhow, thank you. Thank you for your beautiful topic.
I hope you did not send a link to me by mistake, but I'm here already. Representing the CEO.
What CEO? The man who fire you going to CEO tonight.
Oh, you can see what the man just wrote. Speak on that.
Don't mind trying to, man, behind the corner. Walter Carter, thank you. A newly formed independent slash terrorizing sedition. What's on your mind? What do you have to talk about? Anything? What's on your mind?
Oh my God. Thank you very much. I would like to say hi to my esteemed colleagues on the platform here. Oh, when you started the show and I was driving, listening to you, singing praises onto the empire, and some of the praise that you were reading, and what you were, yeah. So that's the thing, and not only you, I'm trying to get to the place where it's like annoying now for Liberians to continue to hail our leaders because they are fluent in the Queen's language. They go out, they speak eloquently, and then we say, yes, that's the kind of man we need to represent us. I mean, we have PhD doctors, we have all the people in our country still look like fluoride. We have people that could articulate the English language more than even the Queen herself. Our country still look like fluoride. So look, it's about time that we graduate from people speaking good English and implementing what they speak out there to make our country to look like a land that brought other countries along. Our country was the only shining star of Africa. And we introduced other countries. Today, we are going to those countries to learn from them again. And we're still talking about people speaking good English. Mr. Thor, don't do this. When people talking something serious and you try to cut them out, it's not nice. We know you're a celebrity, and I give you that. But don't bring that celebrity status on this show because
we got time limit. Walter Carter,
we got time limit. You made Mr. Bago to speak endlessly on this platform.
You see, you cannot come out here. You're done. Thank you very much. Sit tight. We will come back to you. We'll go around the room.
But hey, partner, do us all the time.
She said no hair on her hair.
The CEO come here and you stop picking on people.
So let me just say this here.
You tell me hello, you picking for already.
Let me say this to Walter Carter. Walter Carter, thank you very much. This is Liberia Public Radio, where we all come out here and express ourselves freely. We don't try to stop you from speaking. But there are times when you speak and perhaps you are not making, you refuse to reflect on reality. We will bring you to that. It is the people like you and the rest of the group that thought
call their name, call Breakable Power.
All of them. Breakable Power.
IE number 9.
IE number 9. That would be Aaron Blupper, Teddy Lion, whatever he called himself over there. There were people like you guys that brought President Weah to power, including many Liberians, thinking that this man was going to do something. The point that I was making earlier, it is not because of some sort of a developmental agenda, but at least to have a president that will be requested by international leaders to say, come and impact on us the knowledge that you have, your experience.
Are you serious? Are you really? Are you really serious talking with?
I'm gonna pack you. I don't pack.
Very good.
Yeah, he froze on that.
The man trying to pack somebody that he freeze.
You see that?
He's trying to pack someone. They're trying to pack him too.
You see, the CEO ready again tonight. He will be playing with the TF.
The labor, your server stay across from Lone Star. You move your thing, moving the thing.
No, I left that place. So let me make my point, guys. Let me learn. So to have a president who the people will ask, come and be a keynote speaker. When was the last time President Weah was asked to be a keynote speaker that you can tell us about? Number
That's
one.
not the issue right now.
No, wait, don't. You're not talk behind me. Yeah, let me speak my own.
But I have my own thing on my high you already going to war.
Let me answer you
Oh,
now.
I ain't even talking my own thing on my high you go to war already.
Carter, we're not gonna do that.
Mr. Toss, Sese supposed to come in now.
Dr. Male, I'm running the show. You know what? I'm coming to show you all the Chinese side of me here tonight. I got Chinese. I not only do I have Chinese phone, I got Chinese platform here as well. So I want you to know that.
I see why you are freezing.
Yeah. I walk right into that one. You guys are killing me tonight. But anyway, so Walter Carter, the reason I'm not talking about a development and what have you, I'm just saying that we have a president now that the people will ask to say, come and impact knowledge on us. Dr. Malley, let me just address you very quickly. Then I can go to Sissy. Yes, you say if they may have that kinds of knowledge, and you start speaking all kind of crown palatable here because you're from Grand Gita now. Some kind of crown palatable in America do the work. Dr. Malley, the president has been in office for what, 9 months? The developmental agenda that he has in mind, he's going around the world for support. Liberia does not and do not have the ability to generate huge funds as of yet. And the president is going out there to solicit funds to make sure that his ideas are implemented fully for the benefit of our brothers and sisters. We should appreciate him and tell him thank you. Let me go to Sissy. Sissy, what's on your plate? What's on your mind?
Well, you called me here for a reason today, so I will bring that up.
They leave your saying.
I was saying that money, my baby.
Leo saying right in Minnesota.
I want to bring my ERBC saying on the show, but I just want I will talk about other people. Tabata, I think we got enough that we can go through what's on their mind. But I just wanted to point out a few things. Did I just hear that Dr. Malley say JMB get community knowledge? He just talking. He can't affect how we affecting other people. You will not end all the fire again. I keep telling you that thing. You gotta stop that thing here, my man. I just said my get community knowledge. And my brother went on keto. You see, I don't want me pee for you today, but you can't put my belly on your head. That you must say that we should graduate from people speaking good English. We did that. We tried that experiment.
And didn't go nowhere.
Your mentor say the administration will not be measured by his eloquence, but by his action. We try it, we graduate from there, we demote ourselves rebel. So don't gonna tell I think to us yet. You're staying get past your election defeat. You're still trying to find reaching to always demonize education. Look, there are a lot of things out there we can talk about, but I really don't think that I will be on this platform saying that developed nations are calling on President Boakai to go and speak to them to show them something. Ome beggar in the street begging for food. That motivational speaker again, and I'm motivational speaking there. Me that all my who I get to say, and I'm post saying everybody in that thoughts on it.
Thank you. If it wasn't for so, why would he be called among world leaders and given the platform to be a keynote speaker? But I'm not going to go in there with you. So let's just leave it as that. The president, when he was speaking,
they're trying for the man to make a point to beg, not for them to learn. Man, beggar, they're not motivational speaker.
No, but listen now, Sissy. If you going to beg, let's use your word, man, beggar. If you go there and start talking you know that they will listen to you.
And it's still begging. Okay. When you come to my hall, you say pro. You let beginning bro. I can kind of say pro. That's all. Not easy. You say pro. You happy. The method in your story high in shine in your first phase here.
Yeah.
That method I get my first phase here versus the man I say I stay hungry.
He did that. He talks about the how to call it the agriculture issue. That's what he spoke on.
I'm not disputing that.
He explained to
I'm not
them
disputing that. I'm not arguing that.
He explained to them, let's put it in your word now. Let's forget about big book.
Mm-hmm.
In the begging Omer Baker turn,
Mm-hmm.
he explained to them why he was there. Now, when he talking about Liberia and what have you, there were some people in the audience that never heard a story about Liberia in that way. They are learning.
Are you telling us that George Weah never went to places and also spoke for Liberia and begged for things?
Yeah, we are only going to places where he was never even invited.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Me, I will leave that one with Tonkaton in the fuel.
No, we're not going to come to you. We come to you here. I'm running the show. That I'm Mr. So running here.
I don't want to ask you a question.
No, I will come to you. Keep your question to yourself.
No, don't be scared. You
know what it say in Crown language? Question. That means fully talk on hand. That what it mean question. But I will tell you must keep your fully talk on foot to yourself.
Mr. To.
No.
So let me ask you a question.
Let me go to Jerry, please. Jerry, when Jerry is
can I borrow 30 seconds of your time?
No. What do you think this is?
All right, go ahead.
It's not gonna debate.
Go ahead.
No,
go
Jerry,
ahead.
don't get.
But I'm not begging already, so let him go ahead. Beg. Let's go ahead. You should tell us.
But we're not. You're buying and selling time on the platform, huh?
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead. Go ahead.
I hear to the man. I hate Sunday. I ain't see nothing on the. I know you rub it.
Boy, what are you talking about?
I know you're not put oil on it.
Go ahead. I hear to you. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What's the color?
No. Let me ask you a question, Mr. So, let's see, Mr. Tone, let's see, I know, right? So you talk about the president was invited to give a motivational speech to the people. And I'm kind of confused because when I look at Liberia, for the length of time Mr. Bwaka served in our country, what is so important, or what Mr. Bwaka has to give to the people that the people can look back in Liberia and say, yes, it was a success story of Liberia that make his speech so motivational over there.
Okay, I will answer you after. Okay, thank you for your question. I'll write it down. I will answer you later. Go ahead, Jerry, please.
You see, we forget.
Now when you get for putting your mama, boy, when you get.
I can't make it with the over. We gotta bang up on this show.
We're all serious now. My brother, talk about backing. I'd rather back than to rig the economy. At least now you're rigging the economy. You don't tell now you're reaching yourself buying airplane. Now at least you go in there to beg to bring something home. You don't go in there to beg to say I deposited the money into my account. That's not what he's doing. He's begging to say,
Jerry, hold on 1 minute, please. Let me recognize a few people here. My own sister, Madam Ophelia Sonia, thank you for joining. And the money man in the community, Jerry, where thank you, money man, money maker, thank you for joining us. Go ahead, Jerry, please.
At least he's not going to the beg to rig the country. He begging to tell the people, say, look, this is what's going on in my country, and this is what I want us to do, and that's what he's telling the people. That's one of the things. And let me go counter Dr. Well, you said the foreigner are controlling the economy. The country you stay in tonight, enjoying yourself, cold air condition blowing, or the heat is blowing, or whatever you're doing tonight. Who control the economy of the nation? The Chinese?
The African?
People, the foreigner, control the economy of the United States. America are set in the debt with China. With all the things they're talking about China. China, America is in debt with China. So for you to come here tonight and say, oh, the foreigner. Did
the two of you just say the Chinese controlling the American economy? Where you get your own data from?
Man, listen.
Let's speak our own.
You go do your research and come back to me. We'll talk on that issue. But hear what I'm saying tonight. The Chinese, the economy of this country, who control it? The federal government themselves. They borrow money all the time. America borrow money all the time. America is in the debt. So let's talk.
America borrow money from bonds. They sell bonds to the citizens.
Mr. Goya.
Here we are.
Mr. Malcolm. Point of
Guys,
correction.
let
Yeah,
Jared
we are.
speak.
Yeah, you know,
I don't want to
yeah,
view people.
yeah, we
Let
are.
Jared finish. We'll do one at a time.
Hey,
Go
man.
Yeah,
ahead.
we are.
Go ahead,
Look
Jared.
at
Point
New
of
York.
correction,
Look at
Mr.
New
Bach.
I
York.
said,
Look at
Dr.
New York.
Malley,
Oh, hold
the
on. Look at
PhD,
New York.
please.
Look at
Go
New
ahead,
York.
Jared. Let Jared
The
finish,
economy
then
of the
we'll let
country.
you
Look
guys
at New
come in.
York. Who control the whole of New York, the estate industry in that place there? It's the Jews. When it comes to New York, who control the economy of the New York?
Jews are Americans.
I beg you,
American Jews.
I don't want my show to be close. I beg you. I beg you. You don't need that
Hold
topic.
your gun.
Okay,
We're going to make
okay.
point of correction tonight.
Listen, Jared.
For you to come here, economy.
Little people need. I don't want my show to be close. I beg you.
No, I'm just making reference. I'm just making reference.
Thank you for that. Move on to some other group. African. That's it. You don't let us not discuss that.
Point of correction, please.
Yeah, we'll come to you, Dr. Malley. Go ahead, Jared.
I am not confused. I'm telling you what is going on in our country. If people control our economy, America do the same thing. Europe, everybody want to do the same thing. Who want to control the economy? You have to get investors into the country. We can't sustain ourselves. So if the people come there to invest, that's great. What is the big deal? Or what is the problem that I say, oh, we have to bring people into our country to invest into our country. We don't have the technical know-how. We don't have the expertise to do this thing. We don't have the technology to do it. So if they come into our country, the only thing we have to have law and order in our country. These are the policy and these are what rules. I think that should be our concern. It's not about foreigners coming to our country to control the economy. The only focus we should do is that we will have some rule and regulation to be able to govern ourselves.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Jerry, let me come to you. You want to contribute? Or you want... No. They're not debate here. They're not kind of party.
No, I got to make my correction. Terry is not going to come in.
We will come to you.
Terry is not going to come in.
We will come to you. I'm running the show.
I got to make my point of correction.
No.
Let you go. Dr. Malley said nobody will come in. He said nobody will close the door. He said nobody will come in.
Terry, go ahead. Terry, go ahead. Let him talk. Terry, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think President Boyka is making rounds, traveling, and all these kind of things is good. Renegotiating other negotiations that President Weah tried to engage in that was not successful. It's a good thing for a president to do, especially President Boyka. I myself supported President Boyka traveling on major platform like this to explain and think. But whether if what he's saying have some backing, on the grounds, actually not. So like what Sissy said, when you go big, that is what it is. The president is begging for help, soliciting, which is good, which is a good thing too. But at the end of the day, it must yield result. My own attention is driven to all these good things that he's trying to solicit for. After 2 to 3 years from now, those guys, when the money come in, they put the money in their pockets. And then 3-4 years from now, they be telling us that, the project was supposed to be done, but so team made the project was not done. So we need additional 6 years to complete the project. That is what, even I was listening to the turban, they adding some turban to the hydro, which is a good initiative. Those things have been initiated before, but the success, the final analysis of the day did not yield the result expected. So I don't want next year by this time, then we'll be talking about, somebody ate the money, the other person ran away, we're investigating, we're still looking for the people that they wrote to go. That is how Liberian story comes, that how everything ends up in the country. But the president is making some very significant steps by engaging on the international scales on major platforms, discussing the issues that Liberia is facing. So my hope and prayer with this whole thing is that everything he's trying to negotiate for might yield a good result. That's just I want to lay it.
Thank you. And then we'll continue to pray on that. Dr. Malley, point of correction, statement, question.
Can I come in before Dr. Malley?
Oh, you want closing? You want closing too?
I won't close the door.
Very nice.
That your man, you can cut in, yeah.
Man, Doc,
So you can call me.
Doc, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to say here, liberal, you have some wonderful idea, but the particular one has been politicized tonight. You see where Colin is coming from? No one is against His Excellency traveling to make negotiation on our behalf. No, give me chance. No, give me chance. No.
You explain yourself because Sese told you you might not go to local country again.
No, I'm not on your side. I'm not even on Sese's side. What I'm saying, you just politicize His Excellency mission to Rome. All right? You went in there and picked a particular thing. They probably idea. It's not supposed to be so. All right? Because if you're basing it on our idea, we're going through many other things. Why the people are not benefiting from the idea? So you got to stop politicizing and atomizing things about His Excellency. That first point of correction.
Give us an example.
You probably gone to a room to speak. Now you atomize it. Instead of you saying, he going to negotiate.
You think I'm writing paper in your classroom?
And you said, no, you said I should get example. Then you said that his idea, he never had a great idea. You have politicizing the man trip. It's not good.
Okay.
Yes. The next point of correction I want to
make. Dr. Male, though, the president is a politician, so don't you think everything he does is political already?
No, you see that one there? You see that one?
What do you mean?
The president of the republic is a politician, but so don't you think everything he does is already politicized?
No, in my thinking, the president is a good leader. He's not a politician because there are so many missteps already.
Are politicians bad leaders?
No. Politician will know how to calculate. Pape is not a politician. Oh. That's a different debate.
The man ran for office on a political platform and get elected.
You can run for office and get elected. It does not make you a politician. It can make you. He's a very good leader.
Okay.
I get my own definition.
I agree.
He's a very good leader. He's not a politician. If you're a politician, so many things happening right now, they're not supposed to even happen. But I'll leave it. That's for another day. Mr. Bacon, your main point of correction here is this. The Fulani in Liberia, they are not Liberians. The Lebanese, as far as I'm concerned, so many people.
Let me correct you quickly. They are Fulani in Liberia who are Liberian.
You will come and correct me.
No, Fulani in Liberia, they are Liberian.
Jews are coming now. The Jews in this country, they are American Jews. They have all right to add to the economy of this country. Okay? You get a group of people saying now in Liberia, exploiting the system. You have all the ideas, yet they're not benefiting from the idea. You continue to have more suffering Liberians in that very country. All right? So if you want to get on and come out and say, oh, the Lebanese are Liberians, so they got to help our economic. Oh, the Fulani are Liberians, so they are there to help our I challenge that.
Okay.
I challenge that.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Doc. We appreciate it. Walter Carter, let's come to you. You were asking your question earlier. You want to repeat the question or you want to move on?
Well, I will move on and you can answer the question when it comes to you now. So I'll move on because you just swept my question under the rug because you can't answer it. And my question is very legit. You putting the empire up there that he's a great man, he got all the experience, but the place he came from, the empire is zero, nada, zero. They got machines sitting in the forest of Foya in Lofa County.
We heard that story before. You were making that same story. We whoop you.
Just give me chance. Let me lay my own thought. You thought your own thought.
Okay, go ahead.
Agriculture machinery sitting in Lofa County. Lofa supposed to be our bread basket. And this individual who has all the knowledge about agriculture that want to go and inspire people on the outside about agriculture, his backyard ain't got one thing to provide food for the people. and then you pressing on this platform. Yeah, that's why I'm like, no, don't do that. 2, let me be honest here.
Point of correction. Point of correction. Why you don't address the man as president? Why you say the person?
Thank you for your correction. Thank you for your correction. You promoting the president. Thank you for your correction. I will take it with a grain of salt.
No. It is not correct, man.
I will take it. Okay.
I will deal with them. I know them, Terry. Don't worry. I will deal with him and his people.
Okay. You are praising President Bouaka of his experience and his knowledge, and he want to impact knowledge. They invited him so he can impact knowledge to those people over there about agriculture and whatever, agriculture. Whereas his backyard, his own country, his county, the place he born, agriculture machinery sitting in the butchers like graveyard for them. Now, one thing that you can show to say, oh, my people, when you are inspiring and say, look, in Lofa County, we got the largest rice producing farm in Liberia that's supplying the whole Liberia. You can't tell the people how motivational is that speech that you give the people. So you see, we get all of what chance to talk. No matter what you call me, or you kind of call it, or because you won't like to hear the truth. They think will be good for our country because Joseph Bouaka will leave after the 5 years. There will be another president who will critique him just how we critique Joseph Bouaka and President we and other people. Because we want our country to do better. I told you, I'm not looking at individual right now, I'm looking at the country. Let us put our country first, Mr. Stone. When you come and you talk about the roles, I support you because I feel you're supposed to be in Liberia to tell the Chinese people, those different companies, how our roles are supposed to be, instead of them giving us something that by the time you drive on the 2,000 is spoiled. But you're not there. You're not there.
Let's read it. Let's read the comment. Let's read the comment, all of us.
Oh, you put it laughing and you put.
Anyway, thank you, Walter. We'll come back to you. We'll come back to you again, folks.
I miss Mr. So on his platform tonight.
Walter Carter. This is not the time for your conservative idea to take root here tonight. There's a lot of liberal and true independent plenty here tonight. Thank you.
I know my brother says being a strong supporter, he will side with me. Oh, here we go again. Are you kidding?
But what did I do? You know what, Mr.
You got to turn your phone sideways.
Let me say something.
No, I said you were supporting me. I didn't say you didn't. You didn't do anything.
I thought you picking for me.
No, I said my brother says I know you were side with me.
My man, you must say we related, but sometimes you can LA. You won't take your property from across Lone Star. But look, here is something, right? The point I was trying to make about the begging, and I want to clarify that because we joke a lot, was not meant to say that the president should not go around asking for help. I think the point I was trying to make was Mr. Toe trying to take it to the sky and say the president was giving motivational speeches, and that was my problem. But just for the doctor, according to the Oxford Dictionary, a politician is a person who is professionally involved in politics, especially a holder of or a candidate for an elected office. Joseph Bouaka is both a holder and a candidate for the presidency. Joseph Bouaka, by virtue of the fact that he's president of the Republic of Liberia, is a politician.
But Joe, we are saying you're not politician. Yeah, so what you say about that?
If they catch road on the street, they beat them and say, "I'm not road." I mean, not to be a road. Just because the road say, "I'm not road," him is saying, "I'm not road."
Thank you.
This is a guy.
Before I go to Sis Carter, who's just joined us. Sis Carter, thank you for joining us. Let me say this here to Walter Carter again.
Here we go.
Yes, the young man who has not been to Liberia for the last 50 years or 60 or 70 years. I don't know, because you were born here. Let alone come from Lofa County or go to Foya. But they're going to stay here in America and describe Foya as though they were there yesterday. When you ask him right now, show me the road from Kagata Ganta Highway, when you get to Banga, which way you turn to go to Lofa? He know. When you ask him right now, what part of Banga you reach before you turn to go to Lofa County? He know. But yet still he can tell us here that FOIA is this. Okay, if you ask him right now, you say FOIA, the equipment are all on grass and tree. What the color of the tree, what kinds of tree, he will not tell you. And you ask him right now what type of equipment and how do they pack and which, he will not tell you. But yet still, that's the same song they were singing during the election.
I want to make a point though.
Well,
What Kodo said she bluffing at for today?
Bluffing or what?
But don't see me. She see me.
Okay. Thank God.
What the bluffing are doing?
Oh,
it's JB fever, but what you doing about the JB fever,
on immersion, the poor immersion.
She got a new appointment.
Anyhow, let me make my point.
You wait. You say I'm working for Joseph Backup government.
She got a new appointment.
Let me. I beg you, says Cotton will come to you, but let me disabuse this young man a little bit. And so he will sit here in his comfortable home in Connecticut and say that he's talking about FOIA. These are the same political statement that they were making during the campaign. And the Liberian people refuse. Yeah, says Carter, you got to show yourself, not the other side.
Right. Put it to the left, then you'll be able to see correct.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so Winter Carter, you can continue to do what you're doing. We respect that and we say thank you. I just want to let you know, FOIA, you have never been to FOIA before in your life. You don't even know where the road from where you come from when you get to Banga or before you get to Banga or whatever it is. You don't even know where the road that take you to Lufa country. You don't know. The only
what I gotta do with the farm?
No, you can't say that and try. The only thing you know about Liberia is Mama Point.
The message you fail geography. The message you fail Liberian geography.
Is what they were saying, is that true? You don't know FOIA?
You never heard of FOIA.
They say the man don't know which country FOIA in. They say the man doesn't know which country FOIA in.
So I beg you. But let me move on. Let me move on. He's coming to cancel and describe FOIA to us. He even know what county.
Yeah.
So,
no. At least I understand. At least I'm not switching the Kisi man to go Grand Gita and the Grand Gita man to go Lofa.
Don't worry about that one at my business. Let me go to Says Cartoon. Thank you for joining us. We're having fun here tonight, but we're talking some serious business. Go ahead. What's on your mind, Says Cartoon? What's on your mind, and what is it you want us to focus on tonight?
Thank you very much, the Liberal, Mr. Toe, and I want to say hi to my colleagues here right now. I'm glad to be here. He said, say I'm bluffing. Maybe, some kind of thing they make you, my man, you better join me. Yeah, man. Okay. Back to the topic. I wanted to relax myself, but then you see how I was rushing. I almost hear somebody cry just to get home and get on this topic tonight. I don't know where you guys coming from to say somebody cannot make a trip. Okay. This is a president who the major letter in his arrest agenda is agriculture. And then it is the organization that is responsible for food security invited the president to speak. And if such an organization invites you, that gives you the opportunity to be able to make your case on the agenda you have on agriculture. I think it was necessary. And then in the interim, the Pope decided to give me also invitation. That makes it like instead of coming back, he's like, okay, let me take the one stone to kill two birds. And that's the opportunity he's there to place his agenda into the meeting there. I don't get in my stomach phone. You're sorry. So the next thing is I listened to Dr. Jones saying Joseph Barker is not a politician. And I like how Sese put it. But to add on what Sese said, anybody like you who partaking in the discussion of politics, you are automatically a politician. The only thing you will say probably he's not a political scientist. You guys always missing a political scientist with a politician. Once, as every one of us that come here to partake in the discussion of politics, we are automatically politicians. So when I hate to hear people say, "Oh, I'm not a politician,"
I'm on my hand, my foot going down.
Okay, then take your photo. Then don't come here to discuss politics. That automatically makes you a politician.
I'm not a politician.
Okay, and we talk about the agenda.
Koto, don't argue with him. Mr. Mali leading him 1-0 to now the Bible verses. So yeah, lead him.
So I want to tell Pat Jones that it is not the matter of you not wanting to discuss politics. If he was not a politician, he would not be a president today. The man ran to be vice president. How did he get that post? He ran politics. He ran his political agenda. So automatically he a politician. Right. Who is a political scientist are people who study politics. Now you will come and distinguish them from politicians. So for you guys to say the president is traveling, did he go on a personal activities? No. He went to represent Liberia. And representing Liberia is what we voted him for. To go and speak on behalf of us. To go and advocate for us. To go and get into any agenda or arrangement or whatever agreement he can come to. And you guys say he's traveling. What is he coming with? It's what matters. Is he coming with an empty bag on his shoulder? We have been able to achieve the agreement.
Got to. What you mean an empty bag on his shoulder? That the president, he said you got bag on his shoulder?
Oh, sorry. He got bag on his arm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Say book bag. Don't put bag on President Bagala. I beg you. But anyway, thank you.
And today we can be discussing issues that he has gone to advocate for, things that he advocated for, like the bridge, the overhead bridge. Those were things that he advocating for. We saw that they're talking about the LBS today, that they're establishing, the re-establishing or refurbishing the LBS. Those are all intervention. Right now we're talking about the starlight in Liberia. Those are all things that, and to name more.
Thank you.
I stopped there so far. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm going to now open the line and see if
Can I say something? Can I say something quick?
Yeah, please, go ahead, Jerry.
Saramari, the Fulani have made contribution to our society in our country. The former deputy director of the Liberian National Police, Abula Ba, former director of the police. So Fulani people have played a significant role in our country. They are Liberian, those who are naturalized in our country, and they are still there. I know they are Liberian people like the Jabade family. They are what do you call them? They used to own a Toyota garage, the Warabi, the
Jalos.
Yeah, the Jalo, the what the other school I'll call that name, but yeah, it's a thing. These people. But Liberia is blessed. Please, have somebody on the platform tonight. I just want to ask a simple question. Who is the last Liberian leader that ever met the Pope? Well, opportunity.
To do what?
Yes, a sitting president.
What was the question again?
Who is the last leader I have ever met with the Pope in Liberia? The
Pope of the Catholic Church?
Yeah, I just coming.
So is there a significance to the man who had him pedophiles and paying money for pedophile activity that was trying to be here?
No, that one you get proof.
There's a proof. There are court cases. There are legal cases right here.
But not proof. Because the man has not been found guilty.
I didn't say listen to English. Listen to English. I didn't say he did it. I said he hiring people that did it. I didn't say he did it. Listen to English. And the Catholic Church pay plenty money for that. That's a fact.
You should be ashamed of saying you want to tell us.
Yeah, because I want to tell us school doesn't want to do wrong, I can't call them out. I paid money to go to Catholic school. I didn't go there for free.
I'm gonna
I
mute
paid
you
money to
guys.
go
I'm
there.
gonna mute you guys. We only have
I didn't
few
go there for
minutes.
free, and because I went to the school, so they do something wrong. I can't call them
I
out.
don't want to be
what I
rude.
want to say. Yeah, what I'm
I'm gonna mute you guys.
You come and talk about somebody who hiding people that molesting
I'm
kids.
gonna
That's something
mute you
important.
guys. I'm gonna mute you guys. I'm gonna mute you guys. I'm
Here's
gonna
the
mute you
point I'm
guys.
trying to make.
Okay,
It's a
Jerry,
blessing
please
for our
wrap it up.
our leader to me.
No. Meeting the
to go
Pope
to
is not going to
Yeah,
go for anybody.
point of
Say
information.
unmute yourself.
Point of information. Yeah.
I should unmute myself. I should mute myself. Which one?
No, unmute yourself.
Okay.
Oh, but we can hear him.
All right. Okay.
Point of information, Deborah. After
I'll
Mr.
open the
Bacon.
line here. I'll open the line, guys. I'm getting ready to open it. The whole team are coming to Jakla. We got my how do you call it? My plug.
I want to plug that with chocolate. Don't open your line. I'm Mr. Bacon.
My man, you don't tend to be independent now.
I'm Mr. Bacon. What is the significance?
Jerry,
Yes, point of information, man.
Of meeting the Pope.
Go ahead, Jerry. Okay, guys, let's talk one at a time, please. Go ahead.
What is the significance of meeting the Pope, Mr. Bacon?
It's very important to meet the Pope.
Termacin sedition, please. Let me run my show. Go ahead, Jerry, quick.
The Pope is the word. If he have influence in most big governments in the world, whether if you call him a pedophile or whatsoever data or any proof, the Pope has great influence in the world. You understand? So when you say the man is this, the man travel around the world to settle major dispute. Even in the great United States, the Pope is very powerful.
I think your problem is
no. Listen, I'm not speaking to your. I'm not speaking.
No, you say I called him a pedophile, and I did not call him a pedophile. I said he hides the abuse of pedophiles. Those are two different things. So I got to listen to English. And you asked for proof. You asked for proof. I just put in the chat room. It's called abuse.com/sex abuse in Minnesota. Go look at it. Go there. You want to prove again?
These are allegations.
Again, people plead that guilty. The people plead that guilty is allegation. The final guilty is allegation. Yeah, go look there.
Yeah.
All right, Terry. And
Lebron,
you guys.
Lebron, I have one info for Mr.
I'm not Wikipedia thing. Go there.
No. Hold
yeah,
on,
no. Don't say no. What I want to tell Mr. Bacon here is that
hold on. Say
the
unmute
Pope,
yourself.
Going to
Say unmute yourself. Say unmute yourself. Okay, guys, let me run the show, please. I don't want to go. I mean, we can't run the show like this here.
Yeah, last clarification.
No, hold on now, Dr. Manny, please. When I say whole, I mean whole. Because this is one of the things LPR has respect for. Because when we come out here, we have conversation. We're not going to be yelling and things like that. I know these things are emotional sometimes, and we all experience that from time to time. But let us allow ourselves to be patient and to have the conversation. Let me open the lines, guys. Let me open the lines.
Also, you don't come out to me again. You open the line.
I'm coming to you.
Here you are.
Oh, okay. Let me open the line. Okay. Huh? All right, folks. Samson to Labrador Pablito. Give me a call here, 916-533-2048.
No, I want to have Mr. Bacon.
We will come to you with the caller in Kanye.
You said you're creating problem on the platform.
When the caller comes,
you say we should be straightforward.
Okay, caller come. Hold on, Dr. Manley will come to you. Caller, what's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
That how we develop Liberia. We even worse up here.
Hold on, please. Hold on 1 minute. Dr. Melly. Hold on. Let me merge this caller here.
All right, woman.
Okay. Go ahead, caller. Go ahead, make your point. Another caller coming. Okay, hold on. Let me merge the other 3 people now. Let me merge the other caller, please. I hope that should be the end of the immersion, because if I merge anything else again, something's gonna drop off. Of course. Okay. All right, caller, go ahead, because it won't let me merge. Go ahead, caller. Jesus. It's gonna drop everybody. This guy called. Whenever he calls, it drops everybody.
Let Dr. Miller make his call. Why the people coming in?
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I'll call you guys back. Dr. Malik, go ahead, make it quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The question I have for Mr. Bacon is this. We try to put the Pope
Okay,
high
hold
or
your question.
out there.
Hold your question. Let me take this caller. Caller, go ahead. I'm not going to merge again. Go ahead, caller. What's your name? Where you fine. Thank you, Chief. Go ahead.
I want to ask the panelists one question before going further with what I want to say.
Just combine your statement with a question, please.
Okay, what we the Liberian really expect, what really we expect are.
Okay, they will answer that. Go ahead. What's the next one?
You see,
What's the question?
the question that
What are we expecting? Something like that.
Yeah. The question that I ask is this. What I believe we Liberian expect is to mock at one another and denigrate one another. Even within the Liberian community. When Crime is president or when Gilman is president of UDA, they will go against that Gilman or they will go against that Crime. My Liberian people, what do we want? What really we want as a Liberians?
Okay.
We were denigrated around the world. All men is trying hard to put Liberia back on the map. What do we want?
Thank you.
What is our interest?
Thank you.
What can we do? Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys,
write your question down. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Dr. Mali, while I'm waiting for the other caller, go ahead. Go ahead with your point.
Yes. The issue with the issue relating to the Pope.
Caller, just hold on. Let Dr. Mali wrap up. Caller, hold on. Let Dr. Mali wrap. Then we'll come to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, we are now all diehard of the Pope. We are now all follower of the Pope. Now everyone all believe in the philosophy of the ascendancy of the Pope thing. That's the first thing. And secondly, His Excellency using the taxpayer money to go to Rome to deliver on agriculture. That's a fine thing. But the question now is, where is the roadmap? And going to meet the president, Mr. Bacon, is not going to put food on anybody dining room table in Liberia. It's not going to reduce the crime rate.
Okay, all right, thank you. Let me
be anything special on the platform here that the first president to meet the Pope.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me take this caller. Caller, go ahead. What's on your mind?
Is he Jesus Christ?
Okay, thank you, Doc. Go ahead, Clarence. Go ahead.
Mr. Todd, thank you for the show. You are not a way for working the show. What I want to say here is this. Nigeria, at the time of the election, many people said that the voting were home. We can't say you can't have, but after you're only making a move. But what is so disappointing to me is with all the effort that everybody is making, unfortunate. That today on social, the police, they are who are the national police. What the investor? I don't see a thing with what the government is making. They are still among the good ideas that making it like community to look at very bad.
Thank you.
I really hope for all us to look at, because if we are wishing for better of Nigeria, and there are still people down there making the image of the government to go down, I'm not saying well.
Thank you.
And the second point that Mr. Toy is saying,
yeah.
They talk about agriculture, I come here, please. They talk about agriculture, if you are investing in the future, with all the bread that they're going to make, they are 500 and some more machines are coming for agriculture. So if the government says that, how do we get out of this thing? You just said that here, when you say that, how is that coming from? Like that's a poor nation. The leaders have to step out and the numbers of the nation. Thank you, Mr. Joe.
Thank you. Please just hang up and let somebody. Okay, call out 203 number. Go ahead. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
This is Sunday. How you doing? Mr. Samson too, and all the people sitting on the panel.
Thank you. We got Samson too. We got Jerry Barker. We got Dr. Miles. We got Terry Collins. We got Walter Carter. We have Honorable Sister Goya. Please go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to just say one or two things on the show tonight.
Please.
The president traveling, it is a cost to the country. It's money that coming from taxpayer. And having said that, the president.
What you say your knee again, Sunday or Monday?
My name is Saturday.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead.
So like the president able by qualified people that serving on that serving into this area. We have appointed ministers. And since Liberia on the international scene is not able to point off to a specific produce or any kind of commodity agriculturally that we can both of, I think that the president was not the best person to be a speaker or keynote speaker on such a program. And the president, one of the things again, we all fight and talk for this president to become president today, but he's getting slow attacking corruption. I said that again on your show before.
Thank you.
Now we're getting unpopular.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're gonna go ahead and take the number down. Thank you very much, callers. We appreciate it, folks. Thank you for calling again, Samson to Liberia Public Radio. I want to thank you. What one Dr. Market drinking at that?
That frosted juice.
He getting ready now when he finish drinking juice.
Your glasses looking plenty places to know.
But anyway, thank you guys. On a very serious note, there were some callers here. But what I want to say to the callers, especially Clarence Davis, I think these type of platform, not necessarily LPR. We come out here, we joke, we yell at each other, we try to control each other, and then say, okay, don't say that, stuff like that. But to be honest with you, these type of platform, they allow us to express ourselves. And what we need to accept, whether they agree with your view or not, the fact that they have the opportunity to express it, we can disagree with them. But I think to say that what you want, whatever it is that they don't agree with, let them speak their mind. You make sure you stand your ground and express yourself and defend your position. I think when we all do that, we will go a long way. But anyway, let me go back to the panelists, and I think we're going to be closing now. Let's go to you, Jerry. What will be your closing? And if you care to answer one or two questions, or even want to make any comment, please do so.
He's supposed to be loud. Our co-host.
All right, go ahead.
No, Jerry. I come and mute him, man. Please,
okay.
Please. The man come run my show here.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Thank you. But, thank you. Here's the issue here. People always question the president is traveling. The president is traveling. It's necessary. It is necessary. The president inherited huge amount of deficit. There's a lot of hole in the country here.
2.58 billion.
Dr. Mali.
Oh no, that's debt.
I can't help your co-host.
We don't need your help. We don't need your
help. President, we are left behind.
Dr. Mari, the person when the car hish, he will lead them push the one car.
We don't need your help. Go ahead.
No, that's all right. They ain't go get it. They ain't go get it and pull in the tire. That's fine. But the president trip to His Excellency, a trip to Italy, it's significant. Let's look at Gambia. Gambia is a small country. Their food security is good. Wherein our president is talking about the food or agriculture in our country. How can we sell our product on the national market or into the international market, and we don't meet the full standard of security? We don't have full security. How can we be competitive to the other nation? Even though we do it in West Africa, people from Guinea, Ivory Coast will do it. But if we want to export our food, our products into the international market, we have to have food security. How many percent do we have that specialize in food security in our country. So these are some of the things the president want to make sure. I only know about 1 or 2 persons who specialize, who have been trained by the United Nations. One of them working with the United Nations right now, and one of them is somehow supervising he's a Liberian, but he's stationed in Freetown, Sierra Leone. So these are the people we want to bring back into our country. And look, if you can station in Freetown and you are a Liberian in Sierra Leone, why don't you come to our country to be able to train our people on the food security? It's important. We can't even say our cassava leaves will go out of the country. And look at it. What, 2 years ago, they had a seminar in Arizona. If they can grow cassava in Arizona, what's a big program? Can Liberia be able to do it fine? If we get a cassava, how can we do it to export into the different countries? So these are the things the president is working hard to make sure that Liberia is back on the market, and Liberia should be able to sustain these things. So the president is doing extremely well, even though he might be traveling, but he's traveling for a purpose. Make sure that Liberia will benefit in the future. Thank you. I mean, I will do my closing argument, but I just want to talk about people say the president is traveling, so I just want to address that.
Thank you. Say, I'll bring you in, but I'll ask you one question and you briefly answer for me.
You got to do closing argument again.
The PhD, I will closing you. I will put in.
I'm making a statement.
I don't want to use the word pack.
Dr. Malik,
when I was listening to ask a question, the president is traveling.
Why use the word pack? They want me to use the word pack so they can go back to say, oh, that you don't want to pack us in the garage. That's what they want to do. But I will not use the word pack.
But necessary.
Wednesday will soon be here.
But you're praying for Wednesday. They put overthrow you on air. They fire you on live TV. You still praying for it.
Let's say read a comment. The CEO just make clarification that you people are carrying out false information.
The member just mess you on tape. Then you go apologize in comment section. Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. It's funny, but I'm serious. Food security. So when they say food security, please disabuse me on this. Is there somebody come from the farm, 6 o'clock in the evening, she decide to go cook cassava leaf. So she pick the cassava leaf and put it in the mother and will start beating it. Then 1,000 leg clam in that. She didn't see it. She beat it. She cook it and took it to the husband. The husband started, wow. They cry, you put in their food tonight. Not easy. That the kind of food security they're talking about, or what kind of food security they're talking about?
The man who taught you food security ain't asking me bring it up. But anyway, I think what you're talking about is safety. And I don't think that's what they're talking about. Food security is a concept about the reliability of supply of food. Where the population is secure, knowing that you have a reliable supply. And so there's a lot of things. It has to do with availability, right? And not just availability, but also accessibility. For a long time in Liberia, I know, what's his name? Wilton was referring to Lofa as the breadbasket of Liberia. And I know he was trying to put a political spin, but if you think about it, food was available coming out of Lofa a lot of the time, right? Did we have food security? I will argue no, because the accessibility. Because when the roads got bad and a lot of those produce and products got ripe and rotten, then we didn't have that. But food security, in a general term, in a more simplistic term, refers to the reliable supply, the availability of the food on the market.
So let me push you.
And that is a major national security issue that has to be handled.
Let me push you, since you're on the national security, and you can use this last question to wrap it and give us your closing as well. So what you're suggesting then is that it's not possible to have food security without road connectivity. Is that what you say?
Absolutely, because it's accessibility. You can't have food spoiling in the forest when people don't have it and they don't have the purchasing power, because the security goes with the purchasing power and the availability and the accessibility. So absolutely not. But I think, look, I don't
give us your closing.
I don't think anybody here is arguing against the president traveling. I think people are looking at, I think Mr. Mali, if I understood you well, it's about what is the return on investment? What is that ROI, right? You went to this place, what is the return on investment? But I want to close by just saying that the dioceses in Duluth, Minnesota, in New Ulm, Minnesota, in St. Cloud, Minnesota, in Winona, Rochester, Minnesota, in St. Paul, Minnesota, and Minneapolis, Minnesota, all of them have filed for bankruptcy because of priest abuse. In 2015, the church there in Duluth settled for $40 million to 125 survivors of Catholic church abuse. In 2015, in St. Paul, $210 million to 450 survivors of abuse. In New Ulm, in 2017, Minnesota, $34 million to 93 survivors of abuse. In Winona, Rochester, 2018, where the major hospital is, $21.5 million to 145. And in 2020, in St. Cloud, they still counting the survivors. They have agreed to settle for $22.5 million in sexual abuse. That's the Catholic Church.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Dr. Mali. Dr. Mali, what will be your closing?
Yeah, the one point of correction, yeah.
Dr. Mali, what will be your closing?
I'm making my closing now. You want to harass me?
No, but you coming to correct something. Why you coming to correct something
Yeah,
again?
I got to correct. Move on. A lot of people correct and miss them and move on. Well, I can't do it. I'm a co-host in a capacity in another program. You got to respect my title as well.
But you're not on that program tonight.
However,
so tonight you're zero.
The statistics Cesar is giving is very fine. But we're talking about the link of the poor essence to Liberia and what we're going to get. So that one, that their own prerogative down there. What I'm seeing here is that the first president in the history of Liberia going to see the Pope. It should be able, the people of Liberia should be able to get breakfast on the dining room table. They should be able to get food in our country. We should be able to help. When the poor ever send money in a poor country. All right. So I think it's just part of the flamboyancy thing still going on. But here is my question. There's a backup keeps saying that the Lebanese, the Fulani, all the foreigners in our place, they continue to make contribution in Liberia. I disagree. I don't know what the contribution they're really making to the Liberia. Maybe someone got to educate me. Besides buy and sell and try to chase the dime and the nickel in our country. So far, the Indians are the first on record to go to prison and feed Liberians. First on record, they even engaging in the Weyala rubber factory to employ Liberians. Have the people established factory that will Liberian will benefit? Besides they buy and sell, what the contribution the people making in Liberia besides exploiting our country? Okay. So lastly, the question Libra just gave to Sisi about the food security. You see, we have enjoyed immensely when it comes to subsistence farming. What we need to do now is how do we...
What does that mean?
Oh, it's like giving seed to the people in the interior to make their farm and feed their household. That has been happening all over Liberia. And we have been succeeding in no era. Should we go beyond that? The answer is yes. We need mechanized farming now that will be in the direction of huge production.
What does that mean as well? What does it
mechanized farming is bringing equipment. And first of all, identifying, bringing soil farmers to look at our soil to see whether we can grow certain things there. We are in connection with with China. The agriculture minister, according to my research, he did a PhD in China. All right, he got a lot of connection there. Can he link us so we can get so many farm equipment in our place? Those are the questions we need to answer. So if His Excellency going to room to present paper, my question now is, what is the blueprint? What is the agricultural roadmap for Liberia? What is that blueprint that we have not seen before? It being presented for the first time in Rome.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll bring that to you for your approval. Let me go to Walter Carter. Walter Carter, thank you. What will be your closing here tonight?
All right.
Well, thank you so much. I would just like to buttress on what Brother Sisi alluded to when it comes to, the discussion of food security.
Somebody wrote here earlier, Walter Carter, that you are upriver.
Leave Dr. Toto alone. Leave Dr.
You say
Toto alone.
you're from upriver, so that means you got no clue what happened on the other side of Maria.
Leave
that upriver crime.
Yeah.
Leave Dr. Toto alone. Me, I crime. That Dr. Toto, just leave alone. You will balance.
Okay, go ahead.
No, on a serious note, right? So one of the things that I heard Mr. Bacon, talking about food security, and what he alluded to, it was far from what food security is all about. And I think Brother Cesar put it rightly. One of the factors about food security is stability, the stability of food. And for us to really get to where we are secure when it comes to food is for us to have an infrastructure such as roads, because we need a constant supply of food throughout the living breath of our nation.
Are you reading?
Dr. Mali, you are on point tonight.
I play Sudoku.
Man, so
I still maintaining my position, oh man.
I just reading Sudoku, man.
Go ahead.
So, yeah,
let Walter close.
We need infrastructure such as road. And I heard Mr. Dr. Jones talking about, we'll bring expert to check our soil. Let me tell you something. You can drop any seeds in the power, Liberia will grow. What we need is our people to get involved in, like you said, mechanized farming, but we also need the infrastructure, because if, like brother sister said, if you grow enough food and there's no way to bring the food to market, it will spoil. The people in the city don't grow, they don't make farms, so they need the food to go to the different cities. But people food will spoil, their crops will damage because we have no access to road. And these are things that we need to put in place, and then we introduce mechanized farming, and let it be sufficient in food production. I think it will be a good security for our country.
Thank you very much. Terry, please close her up tonight.
Thank you. To the Pape or JMB, I don't know why Keto don't recognize him as president, but he still recognizes. He still recognizes.
He
give me chance. But he still recognizes president. We are in all kind of things. But I don't know, and I want to believe Keto didn't even read a Pape speech. You understand? Eh? If you read his speech, you will know how to discuss the issue. Because the old man there, he went and he spoke lengthily about the challenges in the zone where we find ourselves in Africa. The only thing I have problem with, he didn't mention much about corruption and all of that is causing Africa to not be able to feed herself. Even though we don't have infrastructural development, all of that, but that is not the main reason why Africa can feed herself. Africa can feed herself because of corruption. He didn't make mention of that and all the kind of thing. But I think that the presence of the old man in our play was very vital. And it's going to be good for Liberia. And I also think that going to the Pope is very important, because the Pope is an influential guy, number one, in the world. That have been the Pope's position politically. He's influential politically. And not only that, the Pope, we have a lot of Catholic schools in Liberia. You understand? The late Bishop Bakala Francis play a major role in Liberia becoming stable when it comes to peace and stability in the country. When you talk about few Catholic priests around the world, for me, I'm not a fan of the Catholic organization.
You might want to research that before you say few.
Give me a chance now, my brother. Give me a chance. I need time to speak.
The man closing.
Yeah, that's the problem with you. You don't get that resistance to listen to your friend. Okay. The problem is that you get it. You can sit down and listen to you, but you get that resistance. You don't get that tension.
You in the Pope pass somewhere?
Yeah. So the thing here is this: Catholic priests, Catholic people, not only Catholic people, the church as a whole. We yesterday were hearing about gay business in the country, blah blah blah. People running all over the place. Everybody in the world got organizations they belong to that are imperfect. Even in the Great United States, people do a lot of crazy stuff. I'm not a fan of Cali. I got books on Cali, on the things they did. I preach against Cali most of the time. But you cannot negate the fact that the Pope, the role that the Pope play on the international scale. You have 1.3 billion people on the planet that the Pope control. That is why he have a global influence. So it is a plus for Liberia for the president to meet him. We're not trying to change the goalpost here to talk about, they Cali people, then they're having something. If you want us to discuss that, we can find another day and go into all the malpractices of Cali priests all around the world. That is not the discussion. The discussion is about whether it is important for the president of our country to meet the Pope. I say yes. It is very significant for us because the Pope has a global influence. And not only that, we got a lot of Catholic schools in Liberia.
No, I disagree.
That students are paying on high rate. Whether you like it or not, you disagree or not, the Pope have great influence. Who knows? Maybe Ambassador Boga will come from over there tomorrow.
Katira will be free beginning tomorrow.
It will help to reduce some of the exorbitant. I went to Cali school up to 11th grade, all right, from 6th grade to 11th grade. I know how much my parents were paying for me to go to school. There's a possibility, who knows?
Katira will be free
education of what?
Okay, Terry, let me
Katira will be free next year. The president got to travel to get Katira free to
What's your name? Where you're calling from? Hold on, Dr. Mali will come to Dr. Mali. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you're calling from? Please make it brief. We're out of time.
Yes, in room with Buck. In room.
What do you say, caller? What do you say? Okay, what's on your mind? Please make it brief.
You're hearing what I mean? Like that means suffering from not hearing nothing.
So they are pushing around. They want to suppress. So he's the one they're going to use to recall that the things in our country that we don't want. I'm not against that there's no background. That's the question for
thank you.
Support.
Let that one again.
Thank you, Lion. Thank you. Okay, thank you. The man, you're talking to a man in support of whatever he is about. He going to visit Pope and he stays. Thank you. But anyhow, guys, thank you guys very much. Tomorrow night, I will be alone.
Yes, sir. All right,
go ahead. No, go ahead, Jared.
Two things I just want to say right here. Dr. Bella, he always talk about what the people, foreigner contribution that they are sucking in our economy, which is not true. Listen, people have made country. Look out right now. How do you call it? Jetty, Jetty just opened a rubber factory in Liberia.
I make it clear. I said,
Dr. Mali,
no.
Please. Go ahead, Jerry.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Jetty just opened a factory. He's just not the only person. Let's go back. Amagashi, who had a school in Liberia. I mean, there are a lot of people who have contributed to our society in our country. They have contributed to our society. Who have gone in our university, colleges, that have been teaching, doctors, they have contributed to our country, our society. So we cannot just ostracize the people and say, you know what, they are not making contribution. All they do is they are nothing but blood sucker. They just come and take our thing from out of there.
Thank you, Jerry.
But anyway, we'll talk about the food security, but I want to talk about it time against that.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
So the food security will be Thursday. Tomorrow I'm gonna go alone. I did something here last Thursday where I showed the bad roads that these people constructed with the $22 million. Tomorrow I will come with the fix. What I believe to be the fix is how you can fix those kinds of stuff. And I'm praying to God that some Christian stuff.
Yeah, me there.
Labor,
limit
so
yourself.
you going on a new website?
No,
That's a good one.
no. I said if I have
Hey,
money,
here's a pound one here. Anybody want pound one? It's right here.
Oh, is that a pound there?
why you started with
What tree it come from? Donald Trump tree?
guys, let me
I don't want anything.
let me say the thing here is very important. I was thinking to myself the other day that if I have money, I was going to go to Liberia, go in front of the public work ministry and start cussing people. Let them kind of take you to jail. Yeah.
I can pay your will.
I'll contribute.
I was
I'll
so vexed.
contribute.
I was so vexed. But then
I'll
again,
get a lawyer for you. You want a lawyer in Liberia already?
think
Because
they
No.
will.
The man got to test it. You got to test the judicial system.
Yeah.
So I only pay for you to
be
go.
arrested.
As long as I
You'll
get
be
you
arrested.
arrested,
That's the only way you can test the judicial
So
system.
anyhow, so tomorrow I will be on by myself on another software we're going to use
Okay.
that will allow me the opportunity to show these things, because this software it doesn't allow me to zoom in and
is
zoom
this software
out.
in the beta testing stages, or is it already for sale? Because
this one here,
Does this software allow the CEO to enter? Does it?
No, it
this
doesn't.
software?
No, the other one you can't enter. You can't enter.
That's other software from Russia.
Say be on that software. I send
be
you
on
the
that
link.
software.
You can't enter until I say yes. If I click here, you come in.
You got to put your special password. They send a code to your phone. You click here. They send the 3 other numbers. They say yeah. Before it come to you.
Yeah. So the CEO can't enter that one there. So, but on a very serious, I'm going to go on it because they allow me to zoom in and zoom out, and they allow me to take. It allows me to, for example, as we're speaking right now, I can go into another computer and connect it with this software, and then be able to show the presentation from another computer. But this one doesn't do that. That's the limitation with this one as well. So I'm going to use that one tomorrow. I really want to show the fixes that I believe we can do. And I went up north the other day, as God could have it. The project that I'm working on right now, they have a bike path. And in California, there are bike and there are tree business. You don't play with it. If you have a project, roadway project, and the biker...
Wait. What thing we don't get to say again on your professor again?
We're gone.
We don't I even see you. We don't got that.
You're not getting the link again.
I'm not sending you the link again. What? I thought I saw that gone behind you there.
The man went for the battle.
He's not getting the link again.
The way you're talking.
That gone behind your back.
I gotta be scared, Mr. To. So you must
No, forget it. You must no. Gone? We're talking Liberian politics. You got gone behind your back? No. We're not sending you a link anymore. But anyway, guys, so that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Please tune in as well. And at the end of the time, I'll try to open the line and see if people are going to make comments.
You can't try to radicalize this thing here. You can't be doing that.
The man said, you want to get it, make sure again.
You're bringing all the Chinese instruments just to dance out people.
You gotta feel sorry for him, Mr. Dr. Jones. You gotta feel
you know LBS get Chinese tea now, so they're giving it left over to Mr. To.
You know when everybody get on labor can be like he's sick.
But your program was fun tonight, man.
You saw the labor going high on the commissioner.
Yeah, but you asked some brilliant questions. It really brought something out. But the commissioner was dominating you. I said, that they kind of thing. Say, man, match tonight. That's why you need
no, the problem is they don't give a chance to talk. Because the question I'm asking the man was, I was holding him by the throat.
You were holding him by the
By the time they come back to you, so I left it.
I was surprised. I was very surprised at almost Steve Zako. You Liberty Party chairman. All the young people look up to you.
Liberty Party, the party state.
The good party.
A party
the only party that can lead you in the good wilderness. You become senator. Young people look up to you. Then you have this position.
Wait a minute. You talking about the Baza People Party?
Yeah, the one where they saw the frame, and then another person had the engine, another person had the frame. Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
The point. Let me make the point, please. So the point was,
Lebron, I don't understand. You want beef on Totan, you want beef on Foya, and you want beef on Grand Basso. Where you at?
So
don't worry about it.
The thing simple. They got a River Sales party that was headed by Joe. They got a Baza party by the late Broski. Now they get the Gisi and Stroke Lofa party headed by JMB. So
what they say, you will not go back. You will not go back to Lufa County.
They're waiting for him. Right to Simple Bridge. They're waiting for him.
So the point was, the man came. You're such a smart person. He's a lawyer, by the way. Then you're going to form that kind of stuff. You say you want out of Liberia. Liberia have 15 counties. If you want to do something, it's okay. Each county you're giving 60 something or whatever number to come up with a 500. But they open it up. They have 10,000 apply.
Right.
Out of the 10,000 that apply, they have 900. What was it?
1,985.
Yeah, 1,985 that were accepted. They only want 500. So they say, okay, the 500 they want. They can't tell you exactly what process they use to eliminate.
CEO, Lebra, CEO is speaking.
Oh, tell him, man, now welcome here.
We're finished with that thing. We're not taking your call. We're not taking your call. Let me mute you. You and Mali say hello. You want to talk to me? Call my phone. What are you calling Mali phone? I mute you and Mali. I mute you and Mali. You can't hear me. We can't hear you. The what?
Well, Mali, what you at there? You got to play your tape tonight.
It's a fake news. You are still living
Look, guy, they making sure face to apologize. They not having your face back. They're missing you.
He's a fake news. Okay, Donald Trump.
But how we even know that he on the phone side?
Yeah.
That phone, that call does not sound like Mr. So.
Yeah. Speak, CEO, speak.
AI generated voice there.
AI.
Then I went on get a back and I don't call it profile. AI generated.
We don't call it. I can't believe you got gone on your bike.
No, that AI. That's not what AI.
The same thing on the head. I see people talking about it. So
what? You are the CDC militant.
That's the CEO that AI was speaking general.
No more. I'm not sending you. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you guys very much. I have to go.
Yeah, man.
So you're listening tomorrow, so you can call in as well. Thank you, Walter Carter. Thank you very much, Sissy. Thank you, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, folks, Samson to Labrador Padrino. Done a wonderful, wonderful show. The crew was wonderful, wonderful again tonight. I want to thank all of you, Walter Carter, Sissy, Terry, Barkan, Dr. Jones, Walter, all of you guys. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Let's come here to have fun. And sometimes the argument can be a little bit heated, but so what? That's what we do here. It doesn't mean anything. You guys saw at the end we were all laughing. So, but it doesn't mean when we're making a serious argument that we're not standing up for our point. We are standing up for our point because we do believe in those things, and it's good to have people to disagree with you. At the same time, respecting each other is something that we do here. We do it well. Tomorrow, as I was saying, I will be having the show. But it's going to be on a different platform where I'm going to be showing you the fixes of the $22 million roll. What the people did on that roll, it's uncalled for. It's uncalled for. They should have been able to develop. They should have been able to develop a proper way to do letter rock roll. You call it gravel roll, okay? But they didn't do those things. They didn't do them. They just graded. And the clay starts shining, people are dancing. That's bad. And I'll show you guys tomorrow. But thank you very much. Samson to Labrador Padrino. Been a wonderful, wonderful show. I will say good night to all of you. Let's meet again tomorrow night. Good night, folks.
Monama. Hey, hey, Monama. Hey, hey, Monama. Ateito, ateito, ateito.